Respect, lovely people. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate everybody coming on board. It's just a pleasure, a joy for me anytime you pop up here. I appreciate you so much. Lovely family, Captain Ibrahim Traoré, we all know that he went to Russia and he did not disappoint us. Our man did not disappoint us. Family, I know you watch a lot of videos and ups and downs, beautiful things that happened there. So I'm not going to make this video long and put in all these things in, but I'm just going to make sure that I highlight the details we need or the direct result of the meeting. I mean, the weight of the meeting and the things that are making wave across in regards to this meeting. So first of all, let's start with his meeting with Putin, which is in French, and I translated it perfectly, accurately, because if you give it to AI, or AI will just summarize the whole thing. And then we move to when he went to the university and gave his lecture to the students in Russia, and his two comment, which is giving headache to the West. Yes, I'm not the only one who is saying the headache, but all of us, we can see it, we can feel it, because all of the things which happen at the meeting in Russia, the only two things being loud in the West and in the news and everywhere are these two comments that I'll present to you right now from Captain Ibrahim Traoré. The comment actually disturbed the structure of the global news. And lovely people, one thing you need to understand is that in the news, they are using these three or two important points that Traoré made, which has become a problem all over to overshadow the details of his visit there. So I will just focus on the detail here because it's missing in the news. So let's first of all go with his meeting with Putin. That is one of the important things. Traoré meeting with Russia President Vladimir Putin, just like his first time when he went to Russia in 2023. Traoré went straight to the point, requesting things that are needed for his country. He was not requesting dollar in his account. He was not requesting no money for bank. No. He went straight to the point, addressing the need of the country. You know, the first time he went there, he talked about nuclear energy, this and this and this, and then he was specific. Same thing happened. And the man have a very high retentive memory. He doesn't watch on anything before, talking. Straightforward. So the meeting between him and Putin, Russia, first of all, pledges continued support to Burkina Faso in fighting extremists. Russia President Vladimir Putin has promised to continue supporting Burkina Faso in its efforts to fight radical groups still active in part of the country. And in a statement, he said, "We will keep helping Burkina Faso restore peace, law, and order. Our support will also help defeat the radical groups still operating in some areas." This is what Vladimir Putin said. And in return, during their discussion, President Traoré highlighted the challenges African countries face, especially in terms of equipment and modern technology. He asked for Russia's help in sharing tools and technology and experience. So let's begin with the translation of his full speech. I told you, if you ask AI will summarize it. So let me give you, accurate translation. I'm a French student. Don't worry. I got you covered. And family, don't forget, our platform is growing rapidly. We are almost 100K. Lovely family, do me a favor by adding yourself to the movement. This is a movement. This is not a content creating platform. Now, a movement for Africa. So lovely people, be part of the movement if you actually love what we are doing. Now, one unique thing about Ibrahim Traoré is when he was speaking, he was talking on behalf of not only Burkina Faso or AES, but the entire Africa. Just add a little attention and then you will get it. He started by saying, "Comrade President." This statement also has become a headline. I'll tell you about it. He said, "Comrade President, I am honored to be here at the celebration of the 80th anniversary of the victory in the Great Patriotic War. I want to sincerely congratulate you and thank you for this invitation, which is very symbolic for me. During my time here, I must admit, I have learned many important lessons. The cultural session I attended the night before the dinner gave me a deep understanding that history and culture are the foundation of building a strong and resilient army. Together, we witnessed the immense sacrifices made by the Soviet people so that today, we can live in a free world. We are deeply grateful for this invitation because it allows us to reflect on our own situation and think about new possibilities. I believe that the challenges we face today should not stop us. In fact, obstacles can be a good thing. They are meant to be overcome. A good example is Russia's ability to develop internal system and continue advancing despite the heavy sanctions it has faced recently. Please, take note of this statement, and there is a lot about it right now all over the world. Now, he went on to say, Russia has managed to maintain strong international presence, and we are taking valuable lessons from that experience. Even during the official ceremony, I was impressed by the military parade, especially seeing the legendary T-34 tank, which play a major role in the Great Patriotic War, and comparing it with today's modern Russian tank. This shows just how advanced and modern the Russian army has become thanks to technology. In this context, we hope to strengthen our cooperation with Russia significantly. I thank you for everything that has already been done for us, especially the scholarship granted to Burkina students, which are already bearing fruit and will hopefully increase. This morning I visited the University of Chemistry. I'll tell you about that, lovely people. And I said that after defense and security, our biggest priority is education, especially science education. We hope Russia can help us train our young people in scientific fields so we can develop our own industry. Whether it is military technology or civil industry, that is the only way we can truly develop from within Africa. The war being imposed on us today is, in our view, a new form of Nazism. What we are facing is not simple terrorism, it is imperialism. Those attacking us are interested in our land, so we must end this war, build a strong army, and launch the development of our homeland. This is the true meaning of our struggle. We count on your support, especially to train our professionals. In Africa, we often have many requests, but we understand that Russia is currently engaged in special military operation and faces many challenges. So we won't ask for too much, but what we do ask for is the transfer of knowledge and skills. We want more scholarships, and we hope to reach a point where we can even fund our own students to study in Russia. Looking ahead, we also hope that some of the Russian universities, especially the one I visited, can be replicated in Burkina Faso, complete with full laboratories for hands-on training. This will allow our youth to gain practical knowledge and become the driving force of our own development. This is our main request right now, so that we can progress what we have locally, produce more things ourselves, and make Burkina Faso a hub where many young Africans can come and learn science. Russia has produced many great scientists whose work we continue to study. I believe this is a tree of knowledge from which we can draw science and grow from. After this speech, Russia replied immediately. But you see, one thing I want you to notice in this speech of Captain Ibrahim Traoré is that, unlike African leaders who want to depend on the West, getting help from the United States and Europe forever, they want to get to a level where they want to handle the situation themselves, where they will not have to come to Russia or go to the West or go to anybody or China for any help. They want is advocating for self-sufficient or self-sufficiency. Lovely people, the man is a leader who want his nation to stand out. Lovely people, let's applaud this man. He's a warrior. He's a hero. Now, after this speech, Russia immediately double responded, with the respect that Russia have for Captain Ibrahim Traoré. Russia immediately, or Putin immediately, doubled the slot for Burkina students in Russia. During this official talk in Moscow, Russia President Vladimir Putin announced that Russia will more than double the number of scholarship available to students from Burkina Faso for the 2024 and 2025 academic year. So in his speech, he said the slot of Russian state-funded scholarship for Burkina citizens has been more than double. He requested it and it was granted immediately. This is how respect is supposed to be. You respect each other. Bilateral cooperation. So this decision by Russia reflects Russia's growing commitment to support education and knowledge exchange within or with African nations, particularly in science, technology, and higher learning. Our leaders are not ready, which is the reason why we are still where we are. Traoré noted two things interesting, which some people actually are not very happy with. Is making wave, and they're trying to use those comments to put Traoré on the side of the direct enemy, or let me say to make him their direct enemy. The first one, or comment of Captain Ibrahim Traoré, was Traoré has praised Russia's global standing, noting that the country continued to play a key role in international stage despite facing sanctions from several states. He didn't mention Western nations. He only said several states. So according to his word, as we translated, he said, despite all the sanctions imposed on the Russian Federation by some countries, you see, some countries, Russia still hold a prominent place in global affairs, and we have taken note of that. Just imagine, it's like pointing finger in the face of the people who put sanction. It's like saying that, so you are telling us that our sanction is not holding water or what? I mean, that is direct, punchline. And everywhere, all the meeting from A to Z, everything that I said in this, or how I translated the speech of Captain Ibrahim Traoré, they had a private meeting before coming out and then displaying the detail of the meeting. You understand? Everything that went on there. This is one of the things that is trending on their platform, and everybody's talking about it. And the second one is, let me go there. Very, very important. This one has caused confusion. Lovely people, don't forget to support me. You understand? This platform is for you. It's not a content creating platform. This is your platform where we connect together. I love the community so much. This is the best community for me. Thank you so much. And now, the number two things that Captain Ibrahim Traoré pulled out is President Traoré used a strong word in Russia. Ibrahim Traoré of Burkina Faso in Russia, he praised the military technology in Russia during lecture at the Russia University of Chemical Technology. He spoke highly of the new Russian missile system called the Hazel-3, also known as the Oryzhnik or something like that. He said it is a powerful weapon that makes the world tremble. Traoré. So this happened when Ibrahim Traoré encouraged the students who attended his lecture to recognize how advanced Russia has become in science and engineering. He pointed out that Russian scientists and engineers have made impressive achievements, especially in the development of military weapons. And in word, he said, just look at the kinds of missiles Russia is building. The Hazel-3 is one of the newest and most powerful. It is a weapon that makes the entire world tremble. This comment made by our captain became the biggest topic out there. And you ask why? Why is it so? This comment has become so important. What is so important about this missile that just a reference to it will attract so much attention all over? You can go and find out after the video. It's all there. So let's find out a little bit about this particular thing to understand why it is making so much wave. This comment alone, all the lectures and everything that Traoré told the students, which I'm going to give you the detail of it, just highlight of it. This is trending the most. Now, the Hazel-3 is a newly developed Russian intermediate range ballistic missile. This missile has attracted significant attention due to its advanced capabilities and strategic implications. When you look at the key features of this particular missile, and you see the type of range, this missile range approximately 3,000 to 5,500 kilometers. It has interception challenges. The ability of this missile to release multiple warheads and submunitions complicate interceptions efforts. So it attracts so much attention because of how powerful it is. And the world's reaction to Traoré's references to this particular missile actually proved his point when he said the world is trembling because of this. They proved the man right. Now, the message is put to the student, which is missing in the news. Traoré went to this university and was warmly welcomed. Look at it. Look at it. Look at how the students were wild. Lovely people. If you are enjoying the content, you know what to do now. You just join the community. This is your official survivor community. You understand? I'm here for you, and you should be here for me. And all right, this is how he was welcomed. People were so happy, So Traoré encouraged African students studying in Russia to work hard. He told them that they have a big role to play in the future, especially in using science and technology to help their countries. One of the things is that when Traoré went to Russia, all his messages were directly to science and technology. So he told them that, according to his word, he said, study hard and gain all knowledge you can. one day you will be the one making new discoveries and building strong nations. The man has so much belief in Africans, you understand? And he expressed how he intends to make sure Burkina Faso have a replica of those universities to train the people with the aim of building a strong and secure nation using the Sahel citizens and African citizens. So you can see Traoré is very specific, and the man who knew what exactly he wants. He did not go there asking for dollar. Tell African leaders. You see, the response he gave from Putin tells you that these people are ready to help Africa. Any nation that is ready to stand and fight for its right, they are ready to help. But it's just that our leaders are more concerned about their pocket and bank than the development and technology and science. Greed runs in the blood of our people, so it becomes difficult for them to ask for the right thing. So when they go, their agenda is to how to secure the future of their children. So dollar. The days of those requests is over. Traoré is changing the trend. I believe African leaders are saying things and they are watching what is happening, and I believe they can learn from this because the man is making this type of wave. He just came 2 years ago, loved by all Africans. Anyway, lovely people, so these are the details and the weight of the entire meeting or visit to Russia. All right, the first video I put, how he went there and everything in there. So more details are going to come out, and then I promise you this platform, we are going to make sure that we provide all those details here. Respect.